chill even the stoutest of heart. For within that darkness lies that which no one can control. And that something is me.
Hey, welcome back to Out of Character RPG. My name is Anthony Yanis, and I'm the game master for this channel. And we're a family of tabletop RPGers. We just love to play all different kinds of role-playing games. But today, we'll be continuing our Star Wars Edge of the Empire campaign called Darkness of Space. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. And after watching, please comment. Take a moment just to let us know what you think about the show and the adventure. Guys, why don't you introduce yourselves and your characters, of course.
Hello, my name is Juan Rodriguez. I am playing the character named Lance Blazer, former Imperial naval pilot, human smuggler.
Hey, my name is Steven Yanis. I am playing John Eclipse, struggling with the dark side, a young Padawan on his path to becoming maybe a Jedi, maybe a Sith. Who knows?
Hi, I'm Henry Knight. I'm playing a Force-sensitive exile. I'm playing Trenton Midgard, and well, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of things happening. Hopefully, things are good.
Hey, I'm Rich. I'm playing M1K3, which stands for Mike. He's an android. He does the robot, and he's an assassin droid. He kills people.
All right. So this is our 9th episode, and where we last left off, our adventurers just escaped from a Sith Lord known as the Hand of the Emperor. The adventurers stole an ancient holocron from him and barely escaped with their lives. If it wasn't for Luna, who sacrificed herself, the adventurers probably would not have escaped, and all would have been lost. So the adventurers are now in hyperspace, heading for Yavin, which is a hidden rebel base. And that's where they're heading right now. But where we last left off, they had the holocron and activated it. And there was an individual that appeared from the holocron, and he started to speak to them. So that is where we're going to take it from. Welcome, apprentice. I am Darth Degilius. You will have undoubtedly not heard of my name before. The Force would have made sure of that by wiping every mind that existed during my lifetime. If you have found this holocron, you are very fortunate, for I could only leave vague clues that would lead to its finding. So you wish to learn the ability to use the dark side of the Force to avoid death? Many dream of having this power to stop death itself, to manipulate the Force to do your bidding. Many dare to question the power of the Force to stop death. What hypocrisy! For do we not use the Force to heal life? Do we not believe the prophecy that states the Force will produce life by creating one who will bring balance to the Force? And yet, we dare question the ability of the Force to bring life back? Why? After all, do we not have a dying state of energy that exists where those who have the Force can still converse with the living? Are we not still sentient? Of course we are. What if we can take that state of energy and place it in a new body? In other words, house it within our new host. Ah, yes. Now you are starting to believe. This is the knowledge I have obtained. And this is what I will teach you. But be warned, the reward is great, but so is the cost. That is why by the time you hear this holocron, I will no longer be in existence. Many do not understand that the Force is more than just energy. It is an entity all of its self, and that it has its own thoughts, needs, and wants, and it strives for balance. When we mere mortals interfere with that balance, the Force will interject and do what it will to reinstate that equilibrium. So let us begin. Dark transfer, or as some might call it, Force revival, is an extremely rare Force power that allows the user to bring back others from the dead. If the original corporal vessel of the deceased was destroyed or lost, then the Force user could then perform spiritual transference technique, which would allow them to place their spirit or their conscious into another vessel or even an inanimate object. To do this, one must first open the gate to the spiritual realm, releasing that energy of the individual into our plane. This can be done by powerful Force users. I have created 4 holocrons that can help focus the power of the Force user, thereby increasing their power to open the gate. You have one such holocron in your hands. Yes, but you must find the 3 other. I have hidden them in various planets. These are the following coordinates: 48X31, 213, 21X1, 94033X. Yes, those coordinates will lead you to the other 3 holocrons. Once you have them in your possession, I will speak to you again, and we will continue with the lesson. And you see a mist appear, and it fades the figure you do not see anymore. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I don't know what we got ourselves into, but if you guys want, I could look at the astrogation map and find out where these planets are located.
Yeah, that'd be great. How far are we to Yavin, by the way?
Aren't we 7 days away?
That's correct.
So I have time to look this up and then maybe look up some info on the planet.
Correct. So that's going to be an easy roll. You could do an easy astrogation roll. Your nav computer will help you out with that. And so just make your roll. I'll say it's difficulty easy, as I said, so that's just 1 purple die.
Okay.
You have plenty of time, so you can take your time in doing it. So, as a matter of fact, I'll give you a bonus die, being that you're not rushed during this process.
Right, so the bonus die is 1 green one. And you said 1 purple one, correct? Is it 1 green one or one blue one, the bonus die?
Just 1
The
purple.
blue one. Purple, okay.
Difficulty 1, easy. It's 1.
Okay, but what's the bonus? Light blue, right?
Correct.
Okay.
1 boost die.
Let me roll.
All right.
I got
Good.
3 successes.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So You find it odd once the results come up, Lance. You find it very odd because one of the coordinates lead to Yavin 4, where you're heading.
Wow.
Another
I
one.
look at.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I look at the screen again. And I'm like, is this correct? Yeah, Yavin 4. Wow.
Another one of them leads to Coruscant.
Coruscant?
That's correct.
That's the capital.
That's correct.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Okay. I look again. I go, I start scratching my head.
And the last one, it's weird, but before you had some other coordinates, and this coordinate matches up, but it's in the unknown space, but it matches the coordinates of the coordinates that you were given by that droid that M1K3 kept talking to that you have on the ship.
The droid city, the droid planet.
The droid planet. So I relay this to my compadres. I said, okay, this is very, very confusing. And I checked it out. Everything reads correct. One of these holocrons we're actually heading to Yavin 4. One of them is Coruscant. That'll be the death of me. And the other one is in Coruscant, excuse me. And the other one is in the droid planet in unknown space.
Well, since we're going to Yavin 4, right?
Yeah, destiny would seem to take us there.
The Force is with us.
Yeah, it'll be with us until we have to go to Coruscant.
So my question is for all of you: what are we to do with this Emperor's Hand?
It sounds to me like we need to destroy this. This is evil.
Did you not? I know it's evil. But
I'm sorry, are you evil?
I know it's evil, but
Why are we saying that's evil?
well, that's what Lance is saying.
To bring people back from death?
Yeah, that's
Why isn't that's not evil?
no bringing people back from the dead.
From a Sith? You don't think it's evil?
No, it's just a Sith. The Sith uses the Force push, just the way that the Jedi uses the Force push. It's how you're using it.
I'm afraid that you are. I was going to say that you might get tempted, but I think you've already been turned.
Listen, we have a friend that's dead, and I'd like to see if we can possibly get her back to life.
You out of your mind. I knew you were thinking of that. You know what? I take her head and I burn it.
I love it. I love it.
That's insanity.
Well, nobody here seems to care, but I do, and she saved my life, so at least I owe her this much to try.
So you're gonna use dark forces to bring people back from the dead.
Listen, we use a lightsaber to protect the weak.
You use a lightsaber, not me.
You use a blaster. It's the same principle.
That's right, but I'm not involved in any bringing people back from the dead.
Yeah, well, I would maybe if we practice more trying to save lives than trying to save our own lives, maybe we might actually become heroes here. Okay, I think we need to go and find Holocrons.
Look, we could question our issues with death and life later, but right now we're being hunted by an Emperor's Hand. My question is to you. I have a plan, actually 3 of them. The number 1 plan is we split up. I know you guys are not going to like that, and I don't like that either. But
I feel like that.
Wait, just give me a second.
Let's split the party.
All right, splitting up. We split up. The Emperor's Hand will go after the beacon, which is John and I. Okay, the second part of my plan is go to the droid planet, obviously, the unknown space. Mr. M1K3 can get his guys, and we'll get a force of droids, an army, a battleship, a fleet to help with the rebels. Thanks to M1K3. The third part of my plan, is splitting up, going to the droid planet. How do we face the Emperor's Hand? we're going to have to face him, John. You know it. I know you want to face him.
You don't think he already knows? If one of these holocrons is in Yavin 4, he's probably there already.
Which means we have to beat him there.
Yeah, well, we have to start.
We were already beating him there, remember? He was on our tail.
I don't know about that. He might have a faster ship.
But he doesn't know. Well, he doesn't know about Yavin 4 because we have the first Holocron.
He probably. Who's to say he hasn't already heard the
He
message?
may not be there. He might be there. I
Because
don't
he
know.
had it in his hand and I took it from him.
True.
Wait, Dad. I just want out of character. Is it? Can we make like a destination, whatever? Like the idea that he could have maybe read it. And then once he's finished seeing it, he's like, ha ha, or is it like it was guaranteed that he's like, this is the first time I'm seeing it?
I can't answer that question. That'd be metagaming.
Okay.
You could come to any conclusions you would like to come to.
The possibility that he has already seen the message, as here's the thing that he has above us. He already knew where it was.
All right.
We got lucky.
I don't think he knows. Because why would he be after us so quickly?
Because he needs all four. Him or his master needs all four.
Correct. But we don't know. We don't know if he saw the video or the image.
Well, if he's looking for it, that means that he knew it existed, which means he definitely knows more than we do about it.
Well, obviously he's the Emperor's hand. He's a Sith, but
so we can't take that chance. And I don't like the idea of splitting the party. To be honest with you, the only reason why I say that is besides metagaming is because is because we're stronger united. We will.
I'm not saying that, but we're a danger to the party.
I think right now we can decide on the splitting up after we get to Yavin 4, because right now we're all heading there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're 7 days.
Okay.
But I think within these next 7 days, we better gain as much knowledge as possible.
Mike.
And I think you two, have to
train.
Stay away from this holocron.
What do you mean? Why are you taking all the Force things away from me? I grabbed the juices. I grabbed the holocron.
Because it's
start
evil,
running, right?
And you know that I'm
like
not
your bunker. Yeah,
I'm not
that
using-
bunker.
I have no need for it.
And then you close
I'm
the door.
kidding.
I'm staying away from you.
I'm kidding. Why I didn't say that.
You guys are gonna get tempted. I'm not gonna get tempted.
This is true.
When we face him, we will do one day. Hopefully not earlier. But if we face him, we have to make a decision on how to defeat him. And
I think I've already come up to that decision
And what is
at
that?
the end of my blade. Mike,
Yes, John.
I consider you to be just as sentient as any of us. The chips that run, the electricity that runs through the chips in your computer brain are the same things that run through our flesh brains. What do you think?
I think separating is a bad idea since we only have one ship.
I
don't know how the other group would
didn't even
travel.
think about that. You're right. Yes. See? Wisdom.
I see it more as common sense. It's like one ship, split up, cut the ship in half.
hey, you could steal a ship.
We need to stop stealing. Is what we need to do. We need to start.
It's the funny thing. You're going to the rebel base, but we can steal a ship. It's like only the good guys get it from you guys. You're killing them. You're robbing from them. Like the bad guys, you did no damage to the bad guys, but like all the good guys, you're like torturing, stealing from them. You're just like, I'm playing.
That's funny.
No, with all seriousness, we're tired. We've been in the heat of battle. A lot has happened. We lost Faluna. It was horrible. But what I mean about splitting up is get another ship. Just obviously, we're not going to walk. And just get him away from Yavin if he's I don't know if he's there. If the rebel base is there, I don't think he's going to be there. Because if that happens, then all the Empire is going to be there. They want the rebels anyway, right?
Did you say all the Empire is going to be at Yavin?
Yeah.
Well, then we'll be waiting for them.
No. that's the Death Star. No.
No, obviously. I mean, why would he just if they know the rebel base is there, if there's a leak somewhere, then we're done for. We're in for a fight of our lives. I think. We just don't know. So by splitting up, he'll be on our tail.
Yeah. Well, let's decide when we get there. Things might be clearer. They might. Yeah. Mike, could I ask you for a huge favor? I generally
What do you need, John?
I generally don't ask a lot of you, but I need to prepare for battle.
Oh, you're talking my language. Who are we killing?
Well, hopefully that's Sith hand, but the Empire's hand. But I need more protection. We literally almost died. I got hit once by that blade, and it almost took my entire left arm off.
That's very true, John. You have very suboptimal equipment and weaponry. Here, let me help. Good. Do you have armor?
Yeah. I have light armor. Heavy clothing is what it's called, but...
Alright, so I'm going to give Steven my jury rig. I'll jury rig his armor, and he'll get a black die. Anyone who attacks him in defense. You have a weapon?
I definitely do. My lightsaber.
Alright, also jury rig his lightsaber. I'll hook it up. I'll make it look special. And he also gets another black die in defense.
I'm crying while he's fixing that. I'm like, Faluna built that.
I take out all the parts that look like There's a lot of wires now sticking out of your lightsaber. Like I messed it up. But it's more powerful now.
It looked like a head full of confetti. Like.
Yeah, it's just wires. You got to start it. You got to put the sparks.
It looks like C-3PO and Phantom Menace all wired up in the big eye.
Yeah.
Altogether, there's 2 dice for the black.
2 black dice. Yep.
Yeah, I'm practicing in my room. I'm like Trenton, you're more than welcome to join me. I'm like, and I'm just doing my practicing.
Okay.
7 days.
I'll practice with you.
Anything else happening as you are traveling to Yavin for? Nothing?
Do I need to talk to I got what I needed from that robot, right? He's no good. F you too.
Yeah, you kind of took everything you can from him, even his like body parts, so you can have body parts. You remember?
I didn't miss any messages, right? He was fine. I got everything.
Yeah, everything and then some.
Okay, all right.
You just see like this part. He doesn't even have legs. Or he didn't have legs before. Now he doesn't even have arms. You took his arms, remember? So you just see like a head. All you see is a head, like in the corner somewhere of the ship. All right. So you're traveling to Yavin in the outer region. It's in the Outer Rim region, and it's a breathable planet. And the thing is, it's really one of the moons that is in Yavin, the system Yavin. So believe it or not, it's not the main planet, but the main planet is a giant red gas planet, right? But the moons on it, the 4 moons that they have, one of them is where this is at. And believe it or not, this is a lush planet, right? With forests. The whole planet is full of forests and fauna, and it's just wonderful, really. And so that's where you guys are heading, right? So you finally come out of hyperspace, and you can see the fourth moon there, and even from the distance, you could see it's very green. And of course, you could see the main planet, gas planet there, the red gas planet of Yavin, right? What are you going to do, Lance? You might want to turn your mic on.
What the? Okay, there. Yeah, I was having trouble. I'd like to make communication with the planet so they don't send like a bunch of patrols and destroy us.
Okay.
And,
so what are you saying? You're sending out an open frequency? Because I take it that you're just going to send it out, right? Because
an open frequency to Yavin 4, yes.
Okay, and what do you say?
I'm saying I'm asking for permission to land. The Wanderer, we just want permission to land on their moon. We might be of some assistance to their cause.
You notice that there's a great pause there as you're waiting, wondering if it was the right thing to do to send out an open frequency. As a matter of fact, several minutes have passed, and you're just kind of like sitting there wondering if you should repeat that message or not. And yes, John.
Do we know we've stopped that? Because he's the only one in the cockpit right now, right? Do we know that we've stopped?
No, would you have been in the cockpit with him?
Only if we stopped, because remember I was training until.
Yeah. This is days later, right? So we kind of like fast forward, and it's days later. So you're sitting there, and as he did that,
maybe you should tell him that you're friends with Vic.
I tried not to say rebel. I said help cause, because if it's on open frequency, I don't want to, give anything away. That's why I just said if we could land there, we might be of some assistance. Maybe I could send can I send like a coded message to them?
Can we do that? Coded messages?
Coded for what? Coded to who?
To Yavin 4.
Vic didn't give us any instructions.
Do I have any history? I'm a form.
Well, John, I mean, I honestly think you're saying what you should do, but you're not doing what you're saying.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's call for Vic. Let's put it on there. Let's tell him that we're
right.
friends.
I'll say out loud. We are companions of Vic. We would like to be able to land on your base. Excuse me, on your moon.
Did he mean to kill those people?
We seek permission to land on your moon.
All right. You notice again there's silence, and it seems as though the silence goes on for several minutes again.
We'll just keep flying.
And after about 7 minutes, you hear a cracking of your audio, and you hear, Wanderer, follow the coordinates we are sending to you. Follow the coordinates we are sending to you. Do not divert from the coordinates we are sending to you. Over.
Copy that. Thank you.
All right. So I take it you're following those coordinates?
Yes.
And you see a great temple.
Mayan ruins.
And this temple, you can tell, was constructed. It looks like it's an ancient temple that was constructed thousands and thousands of years ago. And you start to head towards it because the coordinates are towards it. And as the closer you get towards it, you start to notice it seems as though there is the pyramid right below it. You do notice that there are two pyramids adjacent to each other. One of them, of course, the one that they gave you the coordinates to, it seems as though you can see some rebel fighters there. They look like they're being prepped and ready for combat. There's a lot of commotions, a lot of people moving about in flight suits, and excuse me. Are you going to land?
The landing.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to land without a broken lander. Yes, I'm going to try to land.
All right. And you're able to land it, and you see as you're landing it, you see a familiar face there, and that face is Vic. Now I need you to make a roll to make sure you don't mess up and crash into some innocent people. This is going to be, being that you don't have any landing gear, this is going to be a hard roll. So that is 3 purple.
Can I give him a bonus at all by doing the co-pilot?
Absolutely. So you're going to get John's bonus, right? For him.
The pilot roll?
That's correct.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 purple?
That's correct.
I'm about to roll right now. 3 successes, 1. What is that? 1 triumph.
And 1 threat. Okay, great. What a roll. Considering that you have no landing gear, you're amazing pilot, Lance, and you're able to land the vehicle, the ship, with no problems. I mean, literally. I mean, it's like right on the
I even fly it upside down.
I mean, as a matter of fact, like, everybody's watching and they're so impressed. Well, they all start to clap. You see all the other pilots in the ships and stuff. They just pause. They stopped at what they were doing. You have the maintenance crews there. They were filling up with fuel and everything. They all stopped watching. Like, what the heck? This guy's landing with no landing gear, and you landed beautifully. And they all clapping. They literally stopped and they're cheering you on. Yeah.
And that's so good that I took no damage, right? For no landing gear.
Oh, no damage whatsoever.
In astromech droid, we landed on like an R2 unit. That became our landing gear.
All right, and you do notice as you are, as you are starting to, I take it that you're all getting out of the ship, correct? Okay. And as you get out of the ship, you can tell that this great pyramid, it's like, of course, the shape of a diamond of sorts, and you can see that it's many stories high, but you also could tell that it's naturally built out of these huge blocks of the stone from the crust of the planet. But also some advanced machinery were added. So you know that the rebels added and kind of like upgraded it. So you could see that this pyramid is reinforced with metal and with certain particular stone, ferrocrete, concrete floors. So they kind of like upgraded it. You can notice that. So you exit, and right away you see Vic there. There's a smile. And for Vic to have a smile is very unusual. But you see a smile on Vic, and he's shooting straight over towards Trenton, and happy to see Trenton. And well, all of you really, but particularly Trenton. So he walks over. Trenton!
Vic! I give him a hug.
And he kind of like for a second, he doesn't know what to do with his hands. Like he's not used to hugging, but his hands are out to the side for a second, and then he kind of like shrugs and and he puts his arms around you, pats you on your back. It's good to see you, Trenton, all of you. And then he kind of like acknowledges all of you. It's good to see.
Yes, likewise.
You made it. There's much going on here at Yavin. I need to introduce you to somebody who's quite important here. Are you hungry? Are you guys all right? Do you have enough supplies?
Our landing deck has been damaged. If somebody can fix it, that would be a great help to us.
Our droid is also damaged as well. Do we have any maybe scraps we could borrow indefinitely?
Sure, absolutely. But first, let me introduce you to Mon Mothma. She's our leader here. She's the head of the Alliance right now. So let's go to the headquarters. Follow me. And he takes you into the pyramid. This old pyramid opens up into this high-tech area. It's huge. And there's all these people, a lot of activity going on. It's busy. And you could tell that they're excited. And there's something in the air. Just walking in here, the hairs on your back are like standing up because there's excitement and something important going on. Everybody's focused and moving about with a mission, with a purpose, right? and Vic walks you over to this very tall, slender woman with short, sandy colored hair, and he introduces you all. He says, "Let me introduce you to Mon Mothma. She is the head of the Alliance." And she kind of like gazes at you. Slowly she turns, and there's a gracefulness about her with her long neck, and she looks at you. "Welcome to the Alliance. What is your names?"
I'm trying. Go ahead, Lance.
I bow and I go,
Ladies first.
my name is Lance Blazer.
Trenton Midgard.
John Eclipse.
I'm 1K3. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
We call him Mike.
I've
sure.
heard many good things. I heard that you helped us to obtain these things. The midichlorians, that is, the testing. You are quite useful. We are in your debt in some ways. What can we do for you?
We also found something else.
Wait, she's asking what she can do for us. Here's a list. I give her a list. It's like thermal detonators, X-Wing, light repeater blaster.
Yeah.
It's a data pad. I just leave her the data pad.
Good
It's a
deal.
wish list. Christmas.
Do you really give her a data pad right there with a whole bunch of things?
No,
Yeah, I do. I give her.
our ship can use some repairs. We've taken some damage.
She picks up the data pad that you didn't even have enough nerves to hand it to her hand to hand, and she lifts it up and she kind of looks at you and she sees this long list of things, and you notice that her face is first of all, her voice is monotone. Almost no expression on her face, and she just kind of like still no expression. She just looks at the list for a few seconds and looks at you, and she says, "We will have our technicians look at this list and start to prepare some of these things for you." And she looks at one of her, and she gives a nod, and you see one of the techs walk over, grabs the list, nods to her, and hurries off. Right? She says, "It will take quite a time to accomplish all those things. We will do them in the order that you wrote it on the data pad, so that will be taken care of." You were saying, Lance?
Oh, flight deck. We took some damage on our ship. If your technicians can find some time, I'd greatly appreciate it. Of most important is the flight deck.
That will be taken care of. As a matter of fact, that will be a priority. You will need your landing gear. It's quite important. So that will be the first thing. I would also like to thank you by allowing us to give you some credits. Would that be okay?
That would be more than okay.
That would be fantastic.
We haven't gotten paid in a long time.
Well, I'm sorry that you suffered much. Would 30,000 credits be good?
That is excellent. Thank you so much. I'm at your debt.
No, he already owes money to the hut.
It means 60,000 more.
The hut's not getting a dime.
I'm sorry about that. The huts are powerful in the outer rim. Even we have to be leery of interaction with the huts. I wish I can help you in that area, but I cannot.
You've helped me quite a lot.
But my hope is that you are quite capable, as Vic here has mentioned, and he trusts you. And if anyone I trust, Vic is one of the top. So I would like to ask you, if possible, if you would like to join our rebellion, our alliance.
Without any hesitation, I say I will.
If you don't mind taking a former Imperial naval pilot, Of course.
Seize him! No, I'm kidding.
I'm just telling her the truth now before she finds out later.
Oh, yeah, hilarious. Torture him for information.
You notice now you see a slight smile on her face, and then it quickly goes away, and she looks at you. She says, "We know your background already.
She's gonna rape you.
We are quite all right with anyone leaving the Empire. As a matter of fact, I would assume that you would be even more useful than others who are not affiliated with the Empire. So please, if you can, please join us."
Is there an initiation process?
Another little smile comes to her face, and then she kind of looks down, and then she says, "No, there isn't. Only that you will be faithful to us. I do want to say, most of the time we don't live in luxury. This is not a life of luxury, but one of hardship, but one I believe gives us great rewards in other ways. We are honored to fight for the Republic. We are honored to fight for the galaxy. We are honored to fight for all races, all aliens, all people, for the weak and the downtrodden. That is what we do. We will unite the weak and make them strong. This is what we can promise you. We can promise that you will have many people thankful for your service."
While she was saying that, I was like flipping up the 30,000 credits she was giving me. I was just throwing it in the air. Dollar bills.
Can I have a moment with my? I tell her I'm sorry. Well, I guess I'll wait. No problem.
It is
Thank you
fine.
so much.
You could make yourself at home. There are some food there if you wish to. We don't have the best of foods. Rations, we have combat rations, but they will suffice to help you with your health. And if there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. I will continue to be here if you need me for anything.
I have a request, if I may. Come on, Matma. Is there any Jedi that we can speak to? I have very vital information that would help the galaxy.
We do not have a Jedi. We know of a Jedi, but he is not here. We are hoping that we will see him soon. We've sent out messengers to him, but he has been, what should I say, he has not been answering our call. Are you a Jedi?
No, not yet.
We're getting there. We're kind of in between.
So you are Force users.
Yes, Force users.
That is wonderful. Get John.
I have two requests. One is, do they give Lance the octopus from Rogue One? You're the one that like interrogates him to find. I'm kidding. That's not a request. The serious one is, I talked to my mom. I pull out the holocron, and I'm just like, we're looking for another one of these. We have good evidence that it belongs. That the other one is here in Yavin. Have you seen anything like this, or no? You guys have been here for a while. It looks like, you know, I'm knocking on the concrete. I'm like, you guys have done some infrastructure renovations. Have you seen this? Maybe you have heard.
And as you took it out, the holocron, John, you notice that it's pulsating now, rapidly pulsating. The light.
Oh, I don't even
haven't seen it do that before.
I just start walking, and then does it get like hot, cold? It's like,
Yes, you notice it does, and it's as you're leaving this pyramid, you notice it starts to pulsate even more.
I will be back.
Just cut her off.
As my associate said, the holocron has vital information for the Jedi, and not only the Jedi, the galaxy.
I thought you said it was evil.
It would bring death to many.
Do you wish us to hold the holocron for you.
I'm walking off the. I walk out of the temple.
So pause a second before you answer that. I'm gonna just cut to John. You notice that it pulsates more as you move towards the other adjacent pyramid.
Oh, it's home. I start running. Huh?
Where are you running to?
To the temple.
To the other temple.
Yeah,
you're gonna see the Han Solo right now.
All right, you notice that the closer you get to, as you're running through the jungle, and you're going through the jungle, you notice that it's pulsating even more the closer you get to the other temple. You get all the way to the edge of the temple, and you're standing below it in this massive temple, just as the other one is there. You notice that there's no metal, steel. They haven't worked on this temple at all, so it's natural form. And that holocron is just blinking like crazy. There is an opening to this temple. Are you gonna go in there?
I get on my Trenton, I know you want to give this thing away, but I think we found the other one. It's at the temple. Follow me. And then I start running.
Well, we'll talk about this later. I tell her, right now there's a lot of confusion. Me and my associates had a lot of death in our hands. And I thank you so much for your hospitality.
Yes. And let us know if there's anything else I could do for you.
Thank you. And I go over to the job.
Alright, M1K3, are you going with them also?
Do you guys want to do it by yourselves?
No. I kind of do a John Ritter from Three's Company, kind of moving back and grabbing somebody. I'm like, thank you, and I grab.
You wanted to split up.
We're thinking about it. I said we'll think about it.
Alright, so we'll go.
Okay, so everybody's going together to the other temple. And what are you guys doing? John, you see John there. He's holding that holocron. The holocron is blinking like crazy. It's just constantly moving. And you notice that the light is brighter. And you notice that the light where before one period there was multiple lights is now bright red. What do you guys do?
I go up to John. Guys, come on. We gotta help him out. How far is John from us?
No, you're all there together.
Oh, okay. All right, John, do your thing. Move around.
I let it guide me. I'm like,
all right. Again, you notice that they have not touched this. It looks like this is this temple is virgin in the sense that the rebels have not converted it in any way, right? It's back to its purest form. Maybe they were too busy working on the other one. It took a lot of construction just to build the base within that they left this one just by itself in its natural form. You start to enter, and you can notice that the style and the architect of this is definitely of ancient Sith, some kind of temple. There's an air about the place. The air is stagnant. You almost can feel as if there's a thickness in the air. Whereas the jungle with the air, the oxygen was fresh and wonderful to breathe and inhale. Here it seems as though like the air just stops right at the door, and then it becomes musty and almost hard to breathe. And definitely, John and Trenton, you feel something heavy come upon you. Something of an emotion of fear. what are you guys doing? You notice that there's a big lobby, open area, and it looks like it has to the northern side across from you. It looks like there's a opening to another room, to adjacent room. What are you guys doing?
Even the air is afraid to go in here. Trenton. What
Do you guys sense anything? Maybe we should continue, guys.
Yeah. You're the one with the sense. I mean, do you sense something? I mean, do you feel
I do have a
different?
sense. I just got that power, so I open myself to the force. That I'm using my sense power to. It says.
You could kind of connect yourself. You could feel as if that holocron that you're holding is drawing you to move forward, and it's pulsating more as you move towards that adjacent room. Are you going there? I'd like to know your marching order, please. How are you traveling? Just so I could get this visual, and also the people who are watching. So who's in the front?
I guess I would be in the front because I'm leading with the holocron, right?
Okay, and who else is somebody stop by your side or not?
Like a lead.
Trenton.
Montoya.
Trenton is behind John or by his side.
Okay, so is my understanding that M1 and Lance are behind these two guys? Is that correct?
Yep, I'm definitely in the rear. I'm guarding the rear, making sure nothing jumps us from behind.
That's what he said.
Sure, I understand. All right. So you move forward, and you notice that when you get towards the opening of the adjacent room, you notice there are stairs that kind of drop down. There's about 10 stairs drop down, so that the adjacent room goes down a little. Do you walk down the steps, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and as you all walk down the steps, you are now in it looks like it's about 25 by 25 square foot room. And you notice that across from you, again, is now not an opening, but a door. And it looks like it has some machinery of some sort to punch in to open, some kind of control system to open the door. It's a blast door of sorts.
I look at it. What do I see?
All right. So you walk over to it, I take it, correct?
Yeah, correct.
All right. So all of you walk over to it, and you see it looks like it's a control system with certain symbols on it, where there are 9 different symbols that you need to punch in. Now, I do want to say you can use skullduggery to break into it to get this door open if you want, or you can play around with the symbols and hope for the best.
Who has skullduggery?
Might be booby traps.
I have skullduggery. Now, 9 symbols. Do any of the coordinates you gave us have 9 symbols? No.
What about the? If I remember, I read the Jedi book.
Yep, you don't recognize any of those symbols from the book,
No.
if that's what you're saying. Asking.
Okay.
I don't think we saw Jedi temples.
I mean, I could try skullduggery, guys.
Okay.
But I don't know what may or may not happen. This is an ancient place.
I'd say use a force point.
Yeah, I guess I'll use the force points. I'm gonna do skullduggery.
All right,
I
so
hope that
you're
I don't-
using a force point. Thank you for that.
I mean, it's
So now I have 3 dark side points, and you have 2 light side points.
poison darts, maybe.
Okay.
Camino.
So that makes one into a green, right? Do I have what's the how simple or hard?
Average. You have to
That's
make
2.
an average skullduggery check, which
Average is 2 purple, right?
Mhm. You're not under pressure, so you can take your time. So there's no setback die. Do you have a toolkit with you?
No, I don't have a toolkit.
Okay, so you don't get a boost
Unless
die.
somebody else does, I don't have one.
No, we don't have. Well, what about?
And hope and cross my fingers
Ask
and let it
Mama.
go.
Well, being that M1K3 is a tech, you would assume that he might bring one with him, but he didn't mention that he was bringing one with him. Now, I do want to inform you that you guys can use a destiny point to say that you do have one with you, that you remembered it.
A destiny point.
That's actually a pretty cool usage of that.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Can I use one to say that I forgot my other lightsaber? Two lightsaber. I'm kidding.
Okay, so can we use
Is that
the
what you're
toolkit?
doing?
I guess, yeah.
All right. So you used another point. So you have 1 point left, and I got now 4 dark side points.
So what does that give me? A blue
That's going to
die?
give you a boost die for using this this kit. That's pretty nice.
It's also going to give him.
It gives me a blue die, right?
That's correct.
All right, well, here goes nothing.
What dark side
Boom.
points for the poison?
Ooh, 1 success.
Nice.
Nothing else. Just
All
a
right,
success.
you fidget with it, and you're working on it, and all of a sudden you hear, and the doors open. You see a room, another 25 by 25 room. Are you entering it? You notice that these bricks, there's brick stones all over the whole room, on the floor and on the walls, and even on the ceilings. As you are walking in, who are the two in the front again? John
and I.
and Trenton, please make a perception check. Nice. John, you notice that there are, to the right and left walls, only on those walls, you notice that there are small holes all about the walls on the left side and right side. Again, you notice that there is another blast door to the opposite side with a control panel.
Are the holes at like walking like shoulder level or?
You notice that the holes look like they're various, and it seems as though they go from 2 feet to about 5 feet.
So we can either crawl so we don't get hit by some kind of dart or gas or whatever it might be.
If it's a 5-foot dart, I mean.
No, it's a hole from 2 feet to 5 feet up. That's
Oh, that's not what you meant. 2 feet.
I'm thinking that's what he meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's hundreds of the holes, right? And they start from the 2 feet, right, all the way to about 5 feet.
Anthony, I did get 1 success. So
Can we?
You also see this, Trenton.
okay.
Can we slither? You know, so we're like
If
below.
you like,
2
of course you could. Sure.
feet.
Okay, this is like obviously some kind of ancient kind of trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's water is gonna pour out of it. No.
Oh, darts. Now, is there a way we can disarm it, or are there like spots on the floor where if you step on it, like some of the bricks look out of place where if you step on it, it might shoot it?
All the bricks look the same.
Okay. I was
Or-
thinking Indiana
or-
Jones.
Or Lance, if you mess up the symbols.
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
M1, you want to try, walking?
Now start walking ahead.
As you're walking through and everybody's watching you, you notice that the holes, you hear a sound. Hundreds of them.
No.
And you see this green gas coming out from each of the holes. And you're engulfed in it, but M1K3, you don't feel anything. But you do definitely notice, you calculate real quick, that this is poison gas. And you could sense it's nitrogen high-rich gas, which will definitely kill any humanoid. But being that you're a droid, you don't have to worry.
I'm just dancing in it. Like, guys, this is very dangerous for you. My senses pick up high levels of poison.
Can you open the door then for us? Wait, hold on. Is the gas like just it shoots out at people, or does it is like going to slowly fill the room?
Yeah, you notice that it fills the room quickly, but you do notice that it seems to rise even though the gas continues to come out, and it looks like you can kind of crawl that 2 feet. Just as long as you don't raise your head up, you probably be okay. Even though M1 is just like walking across.
Get the door, M1. Get the door. I'm trying to slide. I'm trying to.
So I'm gonna try to crawl.
As you enter the room and everybody's in there, you notice that the blast door behind you closes.
I turn my head. Somebody wants
so
us to
you
go
move
somewhere.
forward, M1K3, you move towards the door, correct?
Yes.
All right, you're at the door. You do notice that there's that keypad with those alien symbols on it, 9 of them. And you can either wait for someone to, or you yourself can do skullduggery and kind of like hack into it and move on. I'll even allow a computer hacking roll if you want.
All the skills I don't have. I'll just wait.
My skullduggery is higher than computer.
So basically, you're gonna wait for everybody else. I take it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All of you crawl to the opposite side. You're there. What are you doing?
Staying on the floor.
Okay. Anybody going to open the door?
Oh, computer. Yeah, that's right. Get up. I pop up.
Is there any gas?
When you pop up, I need you to, you're gonna pop up into the gas. You know that, right?
Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, wait.
Just tell me what buttons to press.
Can I do that? Can I?
It's not about pressing buttons. Your skullduggery is you're hacking into it, right? Or
Yeah,
computer hack, whichever one you want to do. But you need to kind of get up and hack into it.
They can't help me. He can't be like, press this first. I get bonus
You
time.
be kind of like counseling you through how to hack into it. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a bonus die, you know?
You know
Does
what?
the gas?
I'll tell you what. I'll allow it, but I'm going to give you a lot of setback die. And the reason for that is because it's much more difficult for someone to explain what to do and have that done. So it now naturally is a average roll to hack into it, but we're gonna make it a hard roll instead of an average roll, right? So I need you to either do a skullduggery or a computer hard roll.
I'm trying to explain to him what he has to hit in skullduggery.
Well, it depends what he's doing, right? Unless you're gonna do computer. Which one do you
They're
prefer?
all the same. They're all the same to
All
me.
right, so it doesn't matter which one. So Lance, are you gonna explain it to him?
With skullduggery, I'm telling him what he should do.
I'm going to use the force point too.
Okay, so you're gonna use your last force point.
Oh, here, and use the tools.
I do want to say thank you for that last point.
I have a question.
5.
The gas isn't.
What?
Oh, I didn't need it.
Oh my
I
god! Wow.
didn't need
He
it.
opens every door in the place.
Nice. You listen intently to what Lance tells you, and you follow exactly. And you hear the door opens, but as soon as the door starts to open, you hear the gas subside. It doesn't let any other gas out. You notice that the room, as the door opens up, you notice that the room adjacent is another 25 by 25 room. And this one has a cross again. You notice that there's another blaster door with a controller at the end of it.
So it's like all the other blaster doors.
What are you doing?
Lance, I'm a criminal like you now.
I could try to open it now. Good job, Mike. I could
Thank you.
have done it
Help
better
you.
myself.
M1, are you moving forward? Who's moving forward?
What is in this room? What's in it? I don't know what's in it. It's just an empty room.
Yeah, you notice that it's empty, but you do notice that whereas this room that you just came out of had all these stone bricks on the walls, ceiling, and floors, you notice that this one does not have it on the walls and ceiling, but there are tiles on the floor. There are several designs on the floor on these tiles. What are you doing?
I'll walk on one of the tiles.
All right. Roll percentage. Let me know if you roll higher than a 50%. You do want to roll a 50 or lower. You want to roll 50 or lower, right?
I rolled a 2%.
All right. You step on one of the tiles, and it's okay. You're on a tile. What are you doing?
The math is not good on this. Half the time, something bad's gonna.
You said there was like symbols or writing on the tiles.
You notice that there are different symbols on the tiles. That's correct.
Oh, so they all have a symbol.
The one I'm standing on, is there a copy of the symbol anywhere else?
Good question.
Yeah. So there are 3 symbols that you see on these tiles. One looks as though it's a snake, as if it's a snake. You notice that one looks like it's a creature with 4 arms. Again, you just see the outlining of these, right? It's kind of like the silhouette of each of these. And the third one, you can make out, it looks like it's just a jaw with teeth. Very primitive art style for each of these. But again, you see a snake-like form. You see a 4-armed creature-like, and then it seems as though it's a mouth with jaws, like teeth, like.
And the one I'm standing on is what?
Is a snake.
Okay, where's the closest snake one to me?
You notice that there's another snake a few feet away from that. You can take a nice little short leap towards it if you want, or you could walk on one of the other one that's more closer.
I'll take a leap. I'll take a leap to the snake.
All right, it's not difficult at all. Make an easy roll. And it's going to be, of course, you can use, if you want, athletics to do the jump, which means you're going to use brawn.
Oh, I'm good at that one.
Now, I will allow an individual to use agility also. So if you want to use coordination, I'll allow you to make the decision which one you want to use. Coordination or athletics.
You said it's easy? So it's one purple?
It's pretty easy.
Okay. Three successes.
Huh?
3 successes.
Oh. Did you succeed 3 times?
I did. I rolled them separate because I didn't know what the difficulty was.
I was going to say, because I don't look like a 3 successes.
It was 4 bottom successes and then 1 failure.
Okay. Nice threat. I think I'm going to utilize that threat for the next person who's making their roll. All right, who's making their roll? As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to use it. I'm going to use it that you got a strain.
Okay.
Just from the excitement of jumping across, you got 1 strain. All right, who's going to go next? Please let me know. And
on the snakes, the odds are you'll be safe.
I'll go.
Wait,
Nobody else is
what's on
going.
the walls? What's on the walls?
they're plain. The walls and ceiling are plain, whereas the room that you just came from had kind of like bricks all over. This room is smooth walls, smooth ceiling, and just these different tiles on the floor.
Anybody have any rope or anything like that? We didn't carry any rope, right? I guess not. All right, so
No, you guys never think about buying supplies.
yeah, I know.
Even in Dungeons and Dragons,
I know.
you guys just take it for granted.
Yeah, we'll have to shoot somebody and steal it from them.
I guess I'll go.
That's exactly right, Lance.
I guess I'll go. Whoa!
Wow!
Oh.
Triumph! Not only 3 successes, but you made a triumph. You know what, Trenton? I'm going to give it that you end up hopping all the way on top of all the different snakes, all the way to the opposite side. You're there safely.
Nice.
All right.
He did
Like show off.
Wait, I'll go next. Let me just find my character information and see what my coordination is. I think it's pretty good.
Good luck,
yeah, 1 yellow and 2 green. That's not bad.
I have a feeling you're the one that's gonna hit sometime.
How difficult is this?
It's
easy,
easy.
right?
Now that
One
you're
purple?
aware of standing on the snake tile. It's easy. You just gotta,
One purple then, right? Or two purple.
one purple.
All right, here goes nothing.
Yeah, you made it. You're on the next tile.
Okay,
John,
good. I made it.
Are you gonna make it? You gonna try?
I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But
All right.
You could take my advantages.
oh, can I?
Nice.
Yes.
He puts his hand out. Help you. Jump in his arms.
I take a strain point that I'm using forced exertion to get myself just a little bit better. Ah! Oh wait,
Oh, yes.
I didn't want any purples.
Nice. Oh.
Alright, I still made it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hopping along, and so Lance is making it, John is making it, M1 making it. Trenton's on the other side. He's cheering you guys on. Come on, come on, come on. I just need all of you to make 2 more successes. So do another success, and then one more time, and you'll be where Trenton is at. So each of you need to make a roll right now to get. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say, I give my bonus. I just didn't want that to go away. I'm giving my bonus. I get 2 advantages. I'm giving it to Mike for his roll.
All right, Mike, make your roll.
This is super easy for me.
Oh, I should have gave it to Lance. Oh,
I forgot the difficulty.
yeah, I keep it.
Nice, M1K3, you made it.
You could give me those advantages.
Yeah, I give.
You are going to take another strain, M1.
No, they equal out. That I had 2 advantages.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
2.
because you rolled them separate. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
yeah.
But no problem, you made it. Go ahead, Lance. You're the only one we're waiting for, and then we're gonna do it one more time.
I gave Lance my because Mike didn't need it, so I give Lance my bonus.
Okay, no
boost
problem.
time. I'm like, you got this, Lance.
I made it.
Nice, Lance. What do you want to do with your advantages?
Whoever goes next, I'm giving it to. Who's going
Well,
next?
and honestly, you could even give it to yourself because you rolled so many of them. You could give a bonus to yourself and to the adjacent person.
I'll give one to whoever's going next and one to myself.
Okay. So I guess the next one, because Trenton's just waiting there. He's chilling out because he's
waving at
hopping
Trenton.
over there like some kind of acrobatic. So John, you want to make your roll?
Yep.
This is your last roll. If you make it, you're right there
You
with
got an
Trenton.
advantage too.
You
You have an advantage.
All right, you made it, but you're gonna take a strain. All right, next M1, make your roll. Your last roll.
Last one. Here we go. The odds are I should fail one of these, but
But you won't.
I'll put the purple in this time.
Wow!
Whoa.
Nice. What is that? 6 successes, man, dude.
Yeah.
Hopscotch.
He did so good that he
I'm
gave
playing.
me one. Though.
Yeah. You
playing
guys,
hopscotch on
he
all
doesn't have any advantages. But you notice that M1K, even though he's a droid, he's kind of like, he's like balancing on one foot, hopping to the next one on one foot, jumping to the next one. It's like, meanwhile, he's all robotic and everything. You guys are kind of like, ooh, especially Lance. Lance, I think you're going to fail this turn, right?
Nah, I'm gonna roll like 4 triumphs.
Go ahead.
There. How's that?
Oh snap!
All right. You're all there. All right. You also notice there's that 9 buttons there. You can hack into it either with computers or skullduggery. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hack into it again with skullduggery, and I'm gonna use those tools, obviously.
All right.
So what's that? 2 purple.
It's average, believe it or not. Yep, 2
Yeah.
purple.
So it'll become easier.
Aren't
My
you glad?
roll. Ooh, that's not too good.
Aren't you glad we trained for this, Trenton?
I knew a bad roll was gonna come sooner or later.
Oh, you
Yeah, we did.
fail.
We did.
It seems
Practice
as
on
though
it.
your skullduggery, you're trying to like manipulate and
It's gonna happen.
mechanically, but it's not working. John, do you want to try to hack into it?
I do with computers. I'm like,
Okay, and anybody wants to help him and give him a bonus?
like
I'll help.
Do you have
I
a
don't know.
computer, Lance?
Huh? I have
Yeah,
computer.
Okay,
It's not good, but I have it.
that's okay. That'll give him a boost die.
I go in there typing.
All right, it's an average roll.
It's an average roll. Guess what I have on it?
You sooner or later I was
Three.
gonna fail.
Because I'm so good. All right. And then I get a bonus die or what?
That you do.
I do, and that was a
Wow, that's
I
exactly
really made
what
it.
you needed, man. One success.
really made it.
Lucky you had that. That's awesome. All right, so the doors open, and you notice this is another 25 by 25 room. You notice that steps lead down now. This is another room where the steps lead down. There's about 5 steps. But you also notice that in this room, there seems to be a red glow that seems to be throbbing on and off in this room.
John and Trenton fit right in.
It kind of messes up your vision in some way because it's dark, but yet there's a red light. You do notice, John, that the holocron you're holding is like madly flickering. I mean, it's more than you ever seen. It's like it almost seems like it's just on constantly with the light because it's flicking so fast, right?
I think we're almost here.
Who's entering the room
I am.
first?
Yeah.
All right, so John and Trenton, I need both of you to make a perception roll. Hard.
Hard. Wow.
3 dice, I think.
And not only is it hard, you're going to have a setback die because it's dark. The light goes on and then it goes off. It goes on, it goes off. So it's kind of messing with your vision.
Oh, that's like an epileptic attack. I'm like, what's going on? I'm going to use a strain point to force exert. I need the force vision. Failure. But I give him my vantage points. I'm giving him my bonus. I'm like, I can't see, but I open up his eyes.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I look around.
I open up his eyes. I'm like,
Yes, one success. Woohoo!
Trenton, John, you kind of like taking a step forward. You don't really notice anything, and then Trenton, you spot something. It's literally a shine or sheer of light across the floor about the length of your knees, and it goes across the whole doorway, and you see it in several spots, and it just kind of like encourages you to stop John. Now, you did roll a threat, so you're going to get a stress because of that, but you're able to stop John mid-step.
Hold on. And I point out the light.
You look carefully at this, and you can see monomall wires across the whole area of the floor. Now, monomall wires literally will, anything that you put through it, it's so thin, these ultra strong, thin wires that end up literally slicing through any material. They literally go through even atoms. So if you were to walk through, you would have lost your legs.
Thank you, Trent.
Literally, you would have lost your legs.
Oh my goodness, Trent. I owe you my legs and my life.
What are you doing?
What is life without legs?
Okay, now, do we see areas where we could go around or in between or maneuver from the wire?
It's very easy to just step over the monomall wires. Very easy. The only problem is because of the lighting in this area, who knows if there's any more within this room.
Okay,
you could literally just tell me.
Can you turn on your lightsaber?
And you're fine.
I explain it, and yes, the lightsaber is a good idea to extend it and see if we can light the way as well.
All right, so you turn on your lightsabers, and you're having a little bit of light, but it still makes things very difficult to see these monomall wires.
I explained it to everybody. I said, watch your step. We can go over them.
Now, you understand that monomall wires literally could cut through even metal because they're so thin that they go through the atoms. So even M1K3, there is no save. Like if you guys walk through this and you walk through a wire, you will lose your leg. It's pretty messed up. I don't know why I'm laughing. But it's exciting. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn it, we didn't take any statues from the other room.
Take off my jacket. I hang it in front of me low enough so that it would be where the where the wires are, and I want if I see my jacket like just fall apart. Do you know what I mean?
Awesome! I love it. So John, you do that, and all of a sudden you continue.
Nice.
You walk right over the first one. You walk a little further. About 5 feet later, it cuts through your coat. You know that it's right there. You take another step over that area. Is everybody following him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I noticed everyone. Yes. All right, and you continue. Your jacket is getting smaller and smaller, piece by piece, and you notice that it was every 5 feet. So
Wow.
after 25 feet, you're there. The door is there. You notice that you see again that 9 button. Are you going to hack into it with computers, or Lance going to skullduggery? What are you guys doing?
I'll try the skullduggery. I think it's higher than the computer, right?
I'm putting on my jacket, but now it's like a halter type vest. All that's left of it.
Okay. There is nothing left of it. You ain't got a jacket no more, dude.
I rolled just 2 advantages. That's it. So I didn't make it.
So you didn't make your skullduggery. So
I give the advantages to John and said, "You're gonna have to try computer hacking. I can't open this lock."
I will do it for us. What is it? It's average, okay.
Average. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Triumph, baby!
Yeah.
Nice. So you just you hack into it. The doors open up. I'm gonna give you a bonus, dude, for rolling that.
I get my jacket back. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, you know that's like raising the dead. That's like raising the dead, right? Dude, that's not gonna be good. But I'll tell you what. The door opens up, and as the door opens up, you see in the center of this room. You see what looks like a platform. And on that platform, it looks like on the top of that platform there is a button a large button that you hit down to activate. What are you doing? You also notice that there's a door adjacent to it.
It looks like that button might open up that door adjacent to it. Do you guys see the button?
No, wait. There's a button on a platform in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
In the middle of that room, correct.
So if you hit the button, maybe the room caves in. I don't know. I don't know.
Is there? Can
Is
I
there a
use-
lock?
Wait. Can I say something? Here, real quick. So go ahead. Go ahead, Lance.
No, go ahead.
I can use the force to push the button and see what happens.
Can we be by the door before you do that?
Yeah, we can stay by the door. Oh! What if the ceiling collapses or something moves?
No, I mean, it's the chances are that it's most likely the door's going to open. If the ceiling is crashing on us, we could jump under the door. I don't know. I've never seen booby traps before in my life. This is a first.
So that red button looks modern, right? Like everything, all the other traps were kind of like ancient, kind of like
No, not
little
really. The
holes.
traps, even the thousands of years ago, they still had technology. So,
That's true.
So
yeah.
I can use the force with my move to push the button. I roll my discipline first and then my force die. Guys,
I want to be by the door. I want to be by the door. I run to the door first.
Okay.
All right. So you are in which room before he presses that button?
The door that is not open. The one that.
So you're in the room that you originated from when the door opened
Correct.
up, and now you're looking into that other room.
Oh, wait. The door
No.
closes. The door
No,
closes.
so we went through the laser. I lost my jacket, and then this room has the button. You said it was a door adjacent to it.
Yeah,
So-
across the room.
Across
As
from it.
every single room, there's a door on the adjacent.
Oh wait, I just checked the floor, like the floor and the ceiling. Does anything look weird before I
No,
enter?
not at all. You just have that one platform in the center of the room.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go to the door, past the button. I'm gonna go to the door.
Okay, so you pass the button, get to the other door. Where's everybody else?
All right, so I didn't see nothing happen to him. So I'll cross the room too and go to the other door.
Yeah, we can continue to do that.
All right, and Trenton, you go to where you Trenton.
I follow because
All right, you're at the
obviously
other door also. And
Yes.
K1K3, where are you at?
Follow.
Okay, so you're all at the opposite door, and what are you doing, Trenton?
Okay. Do you want me to press the button?
Reach out with the force.
Reach out with the force. Discipline roll first, guys.
I'm rubbing his temples.
I made it. I made it. Got a success.
Yeah, nice. You use the force. You
Wait,
concentrate.
I haven't used my force yet.
Oh, I thought
This is
yeah,
discipline
you don't
roll
even have to
first.
worry about it. Don't even worry, because remember, it's not moving. It's not fighting against you.
Okay.
You just had it. Absolutely. You push the button down, and as you push the button down, you notice that the door that you came through slams shut, push, and you notice that there's on the platform itself, the button that you press, you notice that there are some symbols that appear, and it looks like the symbols are constantly changing per second. And it looks like it was like 60 seconds counting down. There's 50 seconds. There's 40 seconds left.
Open the door.
Open the door.
There's 30 seconds. You
I'm
notice
trying
that
to
none of the doors are moving. There are 20 seconds
I'm trying to
left.
skullduggery the door.
There are 10 seconds left.
Wait, I gotta put in my thing.
John, you don't have your mic on if you're trying to say something.
Wait, can we go back to like 50 seconds? Wait, hold on. I was.
What were you saying, John? I noticed you kept saying something, but you were like, your mic was off.
I'm sorry, I got panicked. So I'm trying. There's nothing on this door, like the pad to open it up. Nothing.
There's absolutely nothing on this door.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern of the light.
There is
Detonator.
no
It's a
buttons.
thermal detonator.
So we can't open the door, in other words.
I hide behind Mike as my last action. I hug
You
him.
just gotta tell me what you're gonna do. All right.
This is a.
There's 20 seconds
I
left.
want you to reach out with the force. And hit the
No, I
symbol
don't see
randomly.
anything that looks like a lock.
No, you don't.
Alright, so this is a trapped room,
5
and we just
seconds
shut the
left.
other door. So I'm just like taking cover.
All right, hold on, Trenton. What are you gonna do?
I want to reach out with the force and see if I could push the symbols randomly to stop.
You mean
whatever is
symbol?
going-
You mean the button again?
Correct. Yes.
All right. You press the button again. You don't have to roll because it's stagnant. It's just there. There's
Okay.
nothing. No one fighting against you. Use the force. You stop, and all of a sudden, the door that you came through before opens up, and so now you have that entrance back in the other room, back to your original room.
The time stop.
Yeah. You notice that the numbers have stopped.
Did they go back to
You don't even see them.
Alright. Nobody panic. Nobody run into the other room, or you get cut. Your legs will get cut. Just keep that in mind.
Sometimes
We need to
forward
open
and
that
go back.
door. We don't see anything to open the door.
Nope.
I just start touching it like this.
I press the button.
All right, you walk over to the center of the platform, you press the button, and all of a sudden you start to see the symbols and numbers change. It looks like it's like 60 seconds down to 50 seconds. What are you guys doing? Anything? 40 seconds. Anything?
Maybe that. So the other door
30
closed now,
seconds.
then, right?
What?
The other door closed when you press the
Yes,
button,
that's
right?
correct. 20
Maybe the door
seconds.
opens.
I don't know what to
Anything?
do.
I'm bracing for an
10
impact.
seconds.
Panic!
0 seconds, and that door
The door
opens up, the new door.
Okay, good.
Oh, come on, man. Who would do this? Who creates this kind of a trap?
It was for you to panic, say you're running into the other room, and forget about those things that cut your legs. That's what it was.
That was pretty jacked up, yeah, but it was fun to watch you guys panic.
Because I wanted to see who's gonna run into the other room without
Man,
my
you gotta-
legs.
Yo, you just gotta love it, man. If you don't love it, that's okay. It's okay, but at least, the GM gotta enjoy this game too,
Yeah, that's like the mimic.
But M1K3, thank you for that, because otherwise we would have been here 3 years. You guys, you see the door open up, and there is the adjacent room full of droids. And these particular droids you've never seen before. And these droids they acknowledge you. They turn their heads, their eyes glow, the center eye. And you notice that they don't make a sound other than in their middle of their chest. This hatch opens up, and it looks like this gun of some sort. This nozzle pops up and is about to attack you. And guess what? Here comes initiative combat, baby. Combat. Woo!
Lightsaber, baby.
And let me let you know who goes first. We already rolled initiative for those people who didn't know. And the person who goes first is very nice. 2 people, Trenton and John. The person who has the highest initiative would be Trenton because of dexterity. Go. What are you doing, Trenton?
I want to cut him in half with my lightsaber.
All right. There are 5 of these droids, unique droids you've never seen before. So you run in there and you slice one.
What difficulty do I
2.
get?
Whenever
2?
melee, 2.
All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Yeah!
Nice! Nice. You know that triumph? I'm just going to give it to you, baby. You slice him, chop off his head. You see its head roll, and it kind of like jigs. And you hear electricity and energy going out from the top of its head, and it drops to the ground. One is destroyed, Trenton. Wonderful hit. Next person is John. What are you doing?
Sorry. Same exact thing. I'm basically gonna do it as well. Let me see if I can. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna use a strain point. Strain me 1 so I can get an additional bonus to hit. I strike him! 3 successes and an advantage!
Nice! What's the total damage?
The total damage is, I don't know, 10 plus 2 is 12?
12, and because of its special ability, it's the soak, nullify, and you strike it and cut it in half. And you see it just slice in half. Those lightsabers are beast. And another droid just dead. Next is M1, K3. And after them, the droids go, and then Lance will go.
Okay, I'm gonna try to duplicate what they do, but without a lightsaber.
Sorry.
It's my fist. I have the gauntlet things, the electric gauntlets. What's the difficulty? 2, right?
Yep, 2 difficulty.
Failed. Wow. Nope.
You swing and you miss. They kind of like move aside and miss. All right, next. There you go.
3 droids.
There's 3 of them. 1 on Lance, 1 on M1, and the next one will be on, let me roll. 1 is Lance, 2 is John, 3 is Trenton, and 4 is M1. Here we go. 1. Lance, you're getting 2 of them. Lucky you.
Trouble.
They
Can
fire.
can I taunt since I went out to the front, me and Trenton and Mike? Can I try to see if I can grab that additional one since Lance didn't even decide
you don't have another movement, so yeah, you can't. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right.
And they're gonna fire from their chests. They're gonna fire their weapons at you. Let's see. Oh.
I'm using the force, even though I don't have it.
Yeah, you got no more. But thanks for that reminder. I am going to use a force point on their attack.
Oh no!
Nobody can use force points.
That's it.
Dark side point, should I say?
Definitely.
Those black side dice, Richie. Those black dice that we have on
Dead.
armors. Do they apply to this attack? Yes.
What happened?
I'm just trying to. So it's 2 black dice to hit Richie and I, Mike. Additional. And.
Okay, wait. I'm doing Lance though.
He's doing Lance.
Oh, you're Lance first.
All right, here you go, Lance.
Please miss.
Oh, it
Oh, wow.
misses. But he gives a bonus to the other one.
Well, I thought they both attacked. All right. Miss 2, please.
Oh!
I'm in big trouble.
Strike.
They're dead.
You take 6. Their weapons only do 6 points of damage with your soak.
2.
That would absorb. Let's see.
I take 4.
That would absorb
2 is my
2. That's 4 points of damage, but being those extra hits, that's an extra 3. That's 7 points of damage. And you're gonna roll
I'm in trouble.
critical. So please roll under the critical chart, and let's see what
What's that?
happens.
100-sided die?
Please roll.
Higher better, lower better?
You want to roll
That's
low, dude.
that's a 100, right?
Yeah, you want to roll low, right?
I'm gonna roll like a 1.
Go ahead.
What did I roll? Oh, that's low.
What was that? 20,
27.
27. Discouraging wound. Flip one light side destiny to dark. Okay, guess what? That one dark, the light that I gave you back, I take back. So you have no light points. Pretty nice.
Alright. At least I didn't lose a limb.
You want to hear
But
something?
I took 7 points. That's a lot.
That's pretty important.
How many points do I have?
All right,
12?
the next one is attacking, I believe, M1.
Yeah.
M1 to shoot you. What's the negatives?
12. I took 7. Wow. I
M1?
can't get hit.
Muted. Sorry, 2 black die.
Nice! It misses! They fire. But it just misses. You're kind of like hard to hit because you have these shields on and this. In other words, you're cheesy. Okay. Next. They went. So we
I
go
go.
back. Now
No, I
it's
go,
Lance's
I go.
turn.
I'm firing my blaster rifle.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3 green. I already know what it is. How many purple? 2?
2 purples.
2 purple, right?
Correct.
I hit.
And you get a
Twice.
+1, so that's 9, 10. Minus their 3 soak. That's 7. 7, a massive hit. You have a hole. They have a the droid has a massive hole in its chest, but for some reason you could see it's kind of like wobbly, but it's still hanging on just by a thread.
Can I move and jump into like some cover now?
You notice that these rooms are bare, so there is no
Oh.
cover.
Alright, so I guess I'm just at the mercy of getting
You could drop
attacked.
prone, which makes it a little bit more difficult if they're going to shoot at you. But it'll make it easier if they're going to melee you. What do you want to drop prone?
Yeah, I guess.
Get ready for the mud stomping.
I don't know. No, I'm not. No. No.
You're dropping prone?
Can I run behind the door and take cover?
You want to... Sure. Yeah, you want to run out?
Yeah, I'm gonna run behind the door and take cover because if I get hit one more time, if anybody
All right,
misses, I get hit. I'm dead.
we see the backside of Lance again, as we normally do, running.
Sorry, I took a lot of a big hit.
I am literally joking. All right, next, back to the top. Trenton, you go first. What are you doing?
Which droid has full hit points? The one that doesn't look hit.
Correct. You want to attack that one?
Yes, sir.
All right, make your roll.
Here we go. Yes, 2 successes.
And with the hit points left, it only had 1 wound left. You just slice it through and cut it literally from the shoulder all the way down to its groin. Just destroy another one. All right, next. John, what are you doing?
My John.
You're mute.
Same exact thing. Slice and dice it. Oh, and I missed.
All right, you swing your lightsaber and you miss.
But I want to get in the way of them so that way
Yeah,
they're
I took cover.
not fighting at Lance. They're not shooting at Lance. Like,
Okay. You maneuver yourself in front so that way Lance won't be attacked. Next is M1K3.
I'm attacking.
All right, good.
Not gonna miss this time.
Knuckles.
Knuckles in his face.
Oh!
Damn. 2 plus 4.
Nice.
6 and 2. 8 damage.
8 damage minus their 3 soak. 5,
5
but in
points.
reality you did triumph. You punch it. Even though you didn't destroy all of it, it has a total of 8 wounds. But you hit it so hard that its legs kind of like just, its midsection removes from the rest of its body. So it's still functional, but it has no legs and it's kind of like crawling on the floor,
Gosh,
which
man.
is Makes it even an easier target because you just like punched it and its upper body separated from its legs.
Oh, that's cool.
It may explode.
Next, they go. There's one crawling towards you, M1K. It wants to bite your legs off. There was one that was on Lance, but John, you interfered with it, so it's attacking you, John.
I ran off too, remember?
And it's firing upon you, John.
It does 2 black die and 1 additional purple die.
It fires and misses.
You're blocked out of the way. I'm like, get that out of here.
All right. That's it for them. Goes right back to Lance. What are you doing?
Shooting half man on the floor.
All right. That is an easy target, being that he is, prone is harder to shoot at, not melee. So in reality, where normally was 2 purples, it's now 3 purples.
Yeah, so I'll shoot the other guy then. I just shoot at that guy. At the guy half man, I'll shoot at him. If I aim, do I get I get a strain, right? But I get a blue die?
You will get a boost die, that's correct.
Okay, so I'm doing that. I'll shoot now.
All right.
And he got hit.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. 9 plus 2 is 11. Minus. All right. He explodes. Boom. You shoot it, and its head just explodes, and it's dead. There's one left, and it is now.
Trenton.
It goes back up.
Trenton goes.
Trenton. Now, before this happens, you notice, all of you, as you're fighting this, you notice something come. You notice that the ceiling, it seems as though a trap door of some sort opens up on the ceiling and starts to lower. And as it's lowering, you see a robot of some sort, giant, on a platform with these massive guns, rails, and it's just coming down slowly. This droid, this combat droid, is activating. So, with that,
Run away!
It will come into combat on the next round, but you do see it coming down from the ceiling. All right, it is Trenton's turn. There seems as though there's one droid left. What are you doing, Trenton? And this platform lowering from the ceiling.
Let's kill the droid. But we all see the one with the platform.
Oh, you can't miss it. This thing's huge.
Yeah. Alright, let me kill the droid first. Let's go for it. Oh, yes!
Nice! Again, you strike it with your lightsaber, and you cut it in half, and it just explodes into pieces. Dead on the floor. Alright, next. John, what are you doing?
I'm looking for a button on the wall so I can will they put the elevator back up? Like, all right, well I'm gonna go over there and I'm going to. Is it already down yet, or is it still coming?
No, it's gonna be, because this is still the same round. The next round it'll be down.
Can I slice the platform it's on so that way it can like fall?
No, because you notice that the rails, they're on each corner. There's these metal rails as it's lowering it. I mean, you could slice one of the corners if that's what you want to do. But you figured you would have to probably slice 2 or 3 of them for if you wanted to drop. But by then it'll already be on the ground. What are you doing?
And is the platform in the center? Can I flank it?
Yes,
like in other words,
it is the center. Yes, you can.
So I'm getting a flank, like damn.
Okay. All right. That's what you do. And next is M1K3. What are you doing?
Switch over to my blaster, and I'm shooting at the mecha that's coming down.
Sure. Go ahead.
Wait,
Fire.
is there can I roll a mechanics check to see if there's a mechanism that can stop the draw pad from coming down?
I'll tell you what, make that roll though. I'll allow you to make that roll
That's a
for
good
another
idea.
reason though. Make that roll.
Okay. mechanics.
Find its weakness, please.
But it's fuselage.
Any purple? What purple die? What do I?
Yeah, it's going to be an average roll because you are a mechanic, so.
No successes.
You really can't. It's coming down. All the excitement is happening. You really can't make out anything in particular. Things are moving too fast for you right now. Maybe the next round, if you want to take a moment to kind of look at that. But you can take your shot at it. Go ahead. Matter of fact, you don't need. It's not an average roll. It is literally an easy because of the size of this. It's easy to hit. So it's only one purple die.
All right. 10 points damage.
All right, nice. 10 points of damage. It has a soak of 6, so you do 4 points of damage to it.
Scraps.
Out of 60.
You hear
right.
you fire your heavy blast, and it direct hit, but it just kind of like, and you know that this is going to be.
It's
difficult.
cheesier than me.
Cheesier than me.
That's hilarious.
All right, next, this
I go.
droid is very slow. So believe it or not, Lance, you go before even this droid.
Okay, does it have like an engine or a storage area where it's getting its firepower from?
Do you have mechanics?
I don't know. I probably don't, but let me take a look just to be on the safe side.
Could I have yelled something out? You know, while
Your turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yelling and speaking it doesn't cost you anything. So go ahead.
I have 2 green from
Stand back!
Yeah, I think if I get hit by this, the Simpact's not gonna help me anyway. I have 2 green dice.
All right, make your roll.
This
It
is gonna
is
be
a hard roll.
This is gonna be a fluke if I get this. Here goes a triumph. No, 2 advantages.
Can't make it out.
So I'm just taking a shot.
Take your shot.
I'll take a shot.
It's an easy hit. Go ahead.
I'll take a shot at one of the blasters. Can I do that?
No.
Alright, so I'm taking a shot. Remember, I'm still behind that door, just in case. Just an advantage. That's it. I missed.
You fire and it just kind of like bounces right off of it. All right. Next, his turn. He focuses his whole attack on just one person. You notice that his guns come into place. And it focuses on, let's roll it, baby. 1, Lance. 2, John. 3, Trenton. 4, M1.
Get away from me.
1,
Nobody
Lance.
wants to. Wow, what are the chances?
Do I get any protection from being behind, taking the cover, remember?
Absolutely.
You should have grabbed the stem!
I don't think it was gonna matter.
We're
with
gonna
these 2
give
blasters.
him. We're gonna make it 2 setback die because of cover,
That was in line when he said you were gonna die to that.
and it fires.
Oh!
Oh, 3 successes.
I'm dead.
Good.
And 3 threat die, which is not good for him. He fires and it hits the wall, and it looks like even those bullets go right through the wall. And it hits you, and you take, let's see,
20 points of damage.
10, 11, 12 points of damage minus your 2 soak. You
10.
just
I'm
took
out. I'm out.
10
I'm out.
points of
I'm out.
damage.
I'm dead.
You fall unconscious. Drop unconscious to the ground. All of you see that Lance just gets massively hit, and you see the guns, and it seems as though they're jammed because of those threats. But it looks like it's trying to unjam it for 1 round. What are you guys doing? Take it back to the top. Trenton, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna run at it and then slice the guns. Do I get a boost dice for that? Since his guns are jammed?
No, you don't get a boost dice for that.
I'm
But
sorry.
you get 1 round of him not shooting on one of you guys.
I got a success. Got a success. Yes.
Did you succeed?
Yes. One
Yeah,
success.
alright.
Ah.
So you do 10 points of damage. Minus is, oh wait, because it's lightsaber. Nice. 10 plus that 4 is 14 points of damage. You slice it. Oh wait, you were attacking
The gun.
the gun.
Yeah.
If you're gonna attack the gun, the difficulty will go up though. I need you to roll a setback die.
Okay.
No, matter of fact, roll. It's gonna be hard to attack him. So roll another purple.
Another purple. So 2.
Just one purple. Just roll purple. We'll add it. Just as long as it doesn't nullify your.
So a
swing.
purple and a setback die. Okay, here we
Just
go.
roll. Well, just one purple.
Purple.
That's what I got.
Okay,
Oh,
guess
so
what? Nullified. You missed.
Miss.
You would have succeeded, but oops. All right, next, John. What are you doing?
Okay, can I jump on top of the one? You see the platform? It has like platforms where the other guns are.
Absolutely. If you want to jump on top of him, you can do either an athletics roll.
All right, and I'm take another strain point off of me. What's the difficulty?
All right, difficulty is going to be a 2. Not too. I mean, he's big, he's bulky, he's slow. 2.
Nope, I failed. I trip on it. Like that was my move action.
Oh, you try to jump on top and you slip. You fall to the ground in front of it, and you just kind of like staring at it as it's
Wait,
unjammed.
was that an attack action or was that a move action?
That was a move action.
All right, well then I am spending another strain to make another move action because I'm not staying right in front of him. I do another flip. I'm like, get out of there! Get out of the way! Let's try that again. And this time I didn't make it, but I got an advantage. So I'm just gonna take this and just strike him. I am gonna get shot in the face. Okay, so I'm striking him.
It's easy. It's a 1.
Boom,
Because
boom,
of his
boom,
size.
boom, 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 boom. He's gonna like the way that he looks. And I
And
miss.
you swing. You guys are like all nervous. You see this giant like droid, and you guys are just like, you and Trent kind of like, what the hell? What is this?
I'm nervous. That's what it is. I'm shaking. I'm like, I've never seen anything this large. Okay, I'm using those two.
I get.
I'm using those two advantages to make it harder for whoever he's gonna hit. Because I'm like, in his way. Like I'm
All right, you're giving it to. Okay.
step back die for him.
M1, K3, you go.
Come on, everyone.
Alright, so I forgot how this system works. Does he need a med pack to like live? Is he timed? Or...
Yeah, he's gonna need somebody to sustain him if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay, then I need you to make a medicine roll.
There's a medicine skill. Oh, I
There-
probably don't have it.
Yeah, it's under intelligence or intellect, should I say?
And we have no force points, right?
You
No.
don't. Isn't that a shame?
What's the difficulty?
Being that he's totally out, that makes it much more. The medical check is much more. It's harder, and so what you need to do is make a hard roll. Difficulties.
And then, do I get a bonus for like having the med pack or?
Yeah, that'll be a boost.
Pray to Jesus, Juan. Do you believe in Jesus? Nope.
No.
Yo, why you have to get religious?
I only have one die. That is almost
But you're
impossible.
hilarious. That's all I
One
gotta say
die.
is you guys are like hilarious in the things you say and stuff like that. All right, you failed.
3 rounds before my character dies completely.
All right, guess what? Because you failed, now the procedure is even more difficult.
Wonderful.
All right, guess whose turn it is? He
Robot.
finally got his weapon working. Now remember, this was the round it doesn't work, so he's not going to shoot nobody. But I am going to roll it just to see who he's going to fire at next. 1, 2, John. 3,
shoot at me, at
4,
least.
Trenton, 5, 6, M1. Trenton, you're going to be the next target. Just letting you know for the next round. We'll go back to the top because, as I told you, his guns were jammed for this round. Trenton, you go first. What are you doing?
All right, I want to hit him. I don't care, not the guns, just completely hit him.
All right.
Do I get any setback dice or difficulty?
He's easy to hit. 1
All right.
difficulty.
Here we go.
Large target.
Yes, 2 successes and 2 advantages.
All right. You slice at him. Massive damage, and being that it's lightsaber, his armor doesn't really protect much. But it's still functional. But you cut a hole through it. You can see machinery and gears as it cracked open for the lightsaber, just cutting like butter right through this metal.
I give John 2 advantages.
Okay. John, you go. And you got a bonus.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me do my sound effects right here. I'm like, I'm going. I start running, but I run back and I grab Lance. I push Mike out of the way. I'm like, this is the way you do it. Clear. Boosh. I'm doing the medical roll on him. Because guess who has medicine?
Oh, make your roll.
Take another strain off of me, because you said it gets harder, right?
Yes. Sorry.
So what was it before? It was 3, 4?
Yep. Now it's 4.
And I get the advantage from this guy. So oh my god, please. Yes.
You get 2.
Hi, please. Yes!
What? He made it! With 4 difficulty! The odds were against you. You got 2 successes.
Yes.
That is...
I'm slapping Lance. I'm like, wake up! Wake up, we're gonna die!
Where am I?
You know, because of that, guess what? Under the rules, it says you recover additional wounds per success, reducing the healing also. So, Juan, you kind of like coming to, and you have 2 wounds back.
Alright, I'm still pretending I'm dead.
Wow, that's dirty, man. After he saves your life, you're just gonna leave them.
Can I waste 1 strain point as a maneuver to stab him with a stim and give him more hit points?
No, that's an action.
That's an action? Okay, alright.
Yeah, that's an action.
And in answer to your question, yeah, I believe in Jesus.
All right, good job, John.
Lance does now, right?
M1K3, you go.
Since John is right next to me, I grab his lightsaber from his belt and I ignite it and I jump onto the machine and I show him how a real Jedi does it.
I let him have it.
That's funny.
You know you get no bonus for that, right? Because you're not trained in it. You have to be specifically trained in it. Did you know that?
So what's it? 2 difficulty die? 3?
6.
Yeah. Three difficulty die.
I'm a Jedi Master! I'm a Jedi Master!
Holy Lord.
All right.
Oh my god.
M1K3. Explain how you destroy it.
That's wild.
Yes.
I just took it from his belt and I just lighted it up and I ran up its leg like an anime. I was just slicing the whole time. And I just finished on the other side. It just split in half.
Out of all freaking people to kill it with a lightsaber. What the hell? You see the droid there. And literally slices like an anime. He sliced right through the whole freaking droid. And you just see it like, you hear like sparks. And then it just splits in half. And it's just destroyed. And you just turns right off. And it is dead. You succeed.
I'm like, what happened? The last thing I can remember is like lights coming my way. And a door opening.
I saved your life, man.
Oh, I go, thank you. I owe you. I owe you my life.
Alright. And I use move object. I'm gonna take my lightsaber back.
Does anybody have any?
Don't get used to it, right? Like M1K3, just don't get used to that, okay? Just
Anybody have any of those healing things? Because I only have 2 hit points. If I trip, I'm gonna die again.
Yeah, we have plenty of them. We should have 3 left from last game.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. But if I
You can use, what is it? For humans, it's 5, 4, 3.
5, 4, 3, yeah. So I need a 5 and a 4, pretty much.
There you go.
Wow.
All right.
This room was deadly.
What do you expect? What is it protecting? There's a door
Holocron.
adjacent from when you guys was with the door that you entered.
I hold the holocron.
You notice the holocron is literally just, it's no longer blinking. It's just a constant red glow.
It's in that room, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for saving us.
I go, thank you, John, for saving me.
Team effort. Let's go, shall we?
Yep. Let's do it.
We go to the door.
You go to the door. You notice that there is a keypad for this particular one.
I put my lightsaber into it. I'm like, just open.
No, don't do that.
Like, no more traps. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. Do you want to skullduggery it?
Yeah, I guess I should. How tough is this? The same thing? Like the other ones? 2 purple?
Correct.
Or is it harder? Oh,
Nope.
okay. And I get the 1 blue because of the kit. So let's try it. That's good.
Nice. Nice.
3 threats, right?
Hack
3.
into it, and the door opens, and in the center you see a platform. Around you see urns, and these urns don't have a flame, but you see a light. The lighting in this area is totally red. In the center of that platform, you see a holocron, a red holocron glowing.
Look, John, Trenton. You guys love these things.
And
That's
you
why we're
notice
here.
that the light is as strong as the light that you have, John, in your hand. And it seems as though, as you're holding that holocron, it seems as though it's calling to the other one. You could almost feel it like your hand is starting to be pulled towards it. And you have to use some strength to kind of keep it with you. But you do feel, it's almost like putting 2 magnets together.
What are you guys going up there and grab it?
I'll grab the other one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, there's nothing on the floor like any those little laser lights or anything. Before you go there, Trenton?
Lance, are you walking through?
No, I'm saying, do I see anything that looks out of place?
Lance, make a perception roll.
Okay.
I need you to make a hard one.
Okay. Let me see where my perception is. That's one I haven't used in a long time.
And matter of fact, take a negative on that because I'm going to use a dark side point.
Oh, he's on the ceiling.
So
The hand is just on the top.
That
Hold on.
means.
Hey,
That means.
How many-
Hold on. That means that it's a the dice when you use the dice is 1 red,
one
and
red.
then 2 purple.
He's here. He's somewhere.
1 red, 2 purple. So wow, this is gonna be like even.
He's
I
Batman.
get 1 yellow, 2 green. All right.
He's in the shadow.
You better hope I see this. I get 2 threats. No, I don't see nothing. I tell Trenton, everything looks fine, Trenton.
And not only that, you take 2 strain, and everything looks good. So Lance, are you moving forward?
No, I was just trying to see if I see traps. No, you.
Oh,
you didn't
wait.
hear-
You,
No,
you,
no,
no,
no.
you weren't planning to
You
move.
didn't hear what? That's not what I said.
Anthony.
I'm playing around.
What I said
Anthony,
was I was looking to see if there was anything before he walks through,
Sure, I understand.
because he was gonna walk through and take it.
No problem. What are you guys doing?
So I say, Trenton, everything looks fine. I don't see anything that looks like a trap or anything out of place.
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I rolled my perception, and I didn't see anything. So I don't see anything. Trenton. I don't.
Do I see anything?
I'm not meta gaming here.
You don't see anything.
Okay. I move forward.
All right. You take a few steps forward.
And the spider attacks
John, are
me.
you staying behind? I can't hear you.
I'm going up. Sorry, I'm going up
you're
with them.
walking-
Oh, someone's losing their hand right here.
You
It happens in every
move
Star Wars
forward.
movie.
John, you feel again the pull. You have to keep it away by forcing it, and you're standing right above that holocron. What are you doing, Trenton?
Which hand? Choose the hand you want to lose.
You're retarded.
The
I'm
left.
still looking around.
Can
I'm
I-
still looking around.
Can I pull it with the force into my hand?
That's a good idea.
Sure. You don't even have to roll because it's not moving anywhere.
Okay, I do that.
All right. You pull it towards you, and it leaves the pedestal that it was on very easily. It goes into your hand, and once it does, you notice that the colors start to change. It's turning blue and green and red. John, you notice that the one that you're holding is also starting to turn different colors. And you notice that the colors start to turn to a mist, red mist,
Oh,
both
boy.
of them. You notice the two mists start to entwine with each other, and you see these mists start to change and form into a figure.
So
And
Luna.
that figure, you know it to be Darth
Legless.
Delgilius.
Leglegia.
And you hear his voice. Good. You have succeeded in capturing 2 of the holocrons. Now, you will get closer to learning how to raise the dead. And this is where we're going to end it. So, we're out of time and out of character. All right, thank you for joining us. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, comment on this crazy stuff that's happening. What do you think about this? What do you think about these characters? What do you think about M1 using a lightsaber even though he's not supposed to, and using it better than John? What the hell? What do you think? Nah, let me, I'm stopped. What do you think about Lance always running away like the coward he is? What do you think? I'm playing around. I'm playing around, man. This is all awesome. It's fun
character got
stuff,
blasted.
people. Yeah, this is fun stuff. There's so much more stuff that's happening. Come back, join us. You don't want to miss this. All right. We're out of time, out of character. We'll see you guys. Ciao, bacalao. Let me start messed up.